Welcome back, everybody, to the exciting conclusion of round 2 at Sedro Woolley for the Falling Barn Open, presented by Innova Discs, brought to you by John Brown Disc Golf TV. Dylan Slade in-house with you, joined by my side is Kyle Reif. Say what up, Kyle.
What up, everybody?
All right, let's just jump right into this, see how this finishes. We're on hole 10 now. Kenny's sitting 18 under. Shuler and Wood chasing 7, and John Anderson lurking at 10.
Pretty good race for that second place check.
Yes. Yeah. Kenny's starting to kind of just separate himself from the rest of the pack. But John Anderson's leading us off here on hole 10, taking that left side of the skinny tree right off the pad, and that looked perfect until it rolled away.
Yeah. What a bummer. We saw Kenny throw that forehand roller first round.
I think we're going to see it again. I'll do the same thing. This is just like mind-blowing to me. I don't know why I never thought of this.
Yeah, it's there, man.
I don't know if I can do it, but man.
Oh, you got that. You got that.
I gotta try it.
I want to do it, you know.
A little shorter than last time, but might be able to convert. Nick turned this one over a little too much. And other Nick got the height under this one. This looks pretty good.
Oh, man, it just kept
too much height.
out.
Yeah. Might be a tough upshot for him.
Deep in those woods. I think we had a player in the first round who was way back there, too.
And Kenny's got a choice to make right now.
Yeah, I mean, you got a 6-stroke lead right now. 6 or 7.
7, yeah.
You know.
I think I lay this up. I mean,
he does.
Maybe he's dropping
trees.
one.
I don't know how far away it is to those 2 trees, or do they act as any kind of backstop? I mean, you can
I think they can, but the roll could go left or right too.
Okay.
Ooh,
that
was not a layup.
It almost looked a little half-hearted, though. You know.
Yeah, like those are the ones that can really get you in trouble.
They are.
Shuler coming up. Gonna have to just take a 3. Johnny boy wanting the 2. Yes.
He gets it.
Can't let a good drive for that go for naught, even if it gets the unlucky roll away.
Well, he was in that range where it's kind of like you're glad that you went past, because now you don't have to worry of the hill.
Yeah.
And he still had a good look at it.
Very true.
I mean, he probably would have wanted to be closer, but I guarantee you he was feeling confident to smash that putt right there, you know?
And Shuler collects a par, gives us 3 pars, 1 bird for John on that hole.
Yeah, John's caught up in that second place race, and then they're all 7 back. Coming into this par 3, 343.
Got Obi on the right and deep. This is a hole where people are going to be taking a backhand line that just doesn't seem to exist.
Oh, right. They throw it right at the wall of trees.
Yeah. John's taking the backhand line that does exist. The Anheuser on the left side.
Big turnover. Yeah, it looks like he did it pretty well, yeah. The big sidearm is probably the best way to
I think it's the most traditional shot.
Sure.
If you can flick 340 feet on mostly hyzer.
It was a little sawed off.
Yeah, put it up a little high.
But he's still got a pin high.
Wow. This is just his weekend.
Yeah.
Although it's always his weekend, he's pretty good.
Is Nick maybe rolling here? He kind of had a shoulder angle. No, he's just going sky and hyzer, yeah. Stalled out on him.
Yeah, a little early.
It's now the world's easiest par 4 for him. Meaning he's going to birdie.
I see what you did there. Shuler also sawed off the forehand a little.
Oh, I misjudged you, Nick. You got to jump putt here. Do it, baby.
Get it. Ooh.
Give it a
solid effort. I like the kind of Anheuser float he puts on those long putts. Shuler just a little bit left.
Yeah, John's patented putting style here, the low focus.
Gets low. He loves to put that left hand way up in the sky, too.
Yeah. Immediately recognizable at a tournament.
Yeah. He just likes to wave to all of his fans.
Yeah, well, he's been doing it a long time.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have fans, you should be waving at them.
Yeah, Brother Bill would love me for that. Merry Christmas.
Didn't quite catch any of that.
I didn't either. I heard him mentioning his brother Bill, who's usually on the bag for him.
Okay.
That's the difference right there.
These guys are all caddy-less today, it looks like.
Yeah. We can only be so lucky.
Not a lot going on there, but Kenny does get that.
Another birdie. 6 down through 11. He's not slouching up this round after that 13 down last round.
And he's gonna rip a big ante over sidearm over
forehand,
the side
yeah.
of bounds.
And hopefully get around that tree. Or at least get through it.
Yeah.
He's got a look there. I mean,
Yeah. I have no reason to think he won't make that the way he's been putting this weekend. Johnny boy needs to get a little lucky. And it does.
Another one of those unique baskets there on this green.
Ooh, this might go OB. Needs to chill.
No graphics. So,
Yeah, that's...
might it be right
Guess
there
we'll
on the
see.
line? Nick and his patented, I just came off the asphalt truck. Look.
You can never say you can't find him.
Right. You think it's a personal safety choice? That's what's up?
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen him hit by a frisbee. And I don't know if Nick has gone OB on that. I think the line is actually a little further in, so he might have stayed safe.
Okay.
And fortunately, disc golf is a sport where if you're at all inbounds, you're all the way inbounds.
That's right. I mean,
Wow,
you're
John
at
gets
least
so
3
low.
meters away from out of bounds at all times. Or 1 meter.
Kenny to get another 2.
I love that putt, man.
Over
He's just
the
got
pole.
the flat spin putt coming in with a lot of
Floats
spin,
right there.
and he doesn't worry about a hyzer or an anhyzer draw. He's just putting it right in the basket.
That was a little bit of an unfortunate chain out.
Sorry for talking dirty
Yeah,
there, John.
I think that could have stuck.
Things up and in. So the mentality right here, I mean, you got a tight race for second.
Yeah, at
Are
this
these
point-
guys tight? Do you think, or do you think they're loose just because they're like, we're not getting first?
I think they are loosened up a little bit, knowing that Kenny Clark has such a big lead in this situation.
Okay.
That they probably know at this point they're just competing amongst themselves, so they
Okay.
can almost just disregard whatever he's doing. If he makes a big putt, good for him, but they don't need to worry about that
Right.
anymore. Because we are getting into the closing stretch here. Coming into hole 13? Yeah. And Kenny's taking that forehand. This one looks good. Oh, it got caught up though.
He did birdie this yesterday, and I think he's got a look right there too, doesn't he?
He should have a look, but he's probably going to have that OB road right in his face too.
Dude, I'm more impressed with my pitching stats this year.
That looked beautiful out of his hand, but did it get too straight there? He's gonna have that parallel to the road.
Yeah,
putt.
exactly. We've seen that one before. Longer away, but you've at least got the option of running.
And a good skip away, and John's gonna.
Ooh, that was perfect.
Oh, that is perfect. This is a pretty tough get.
Yes,
right?
for
Yeah.
sure. It's one of the great holes out here too, though. Especially with all these fall colors going on. And that's a little low. It needs to crest the hill. It
No,
couldn't
yeah.
quite.
No. No, I don't think so.
That'd be a sweet round.
Yeah, they're loose. These
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
having
they're
fun.
they're laughing it up at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point. Well, I mean, if you're playing disc golf, you better be loose and having fun.
Yeah, but you know it's not always true. You've
I-
competed enough to know that sometimes it is. You can cut it with a knife, And Nick's,
kind of low ceiling got in his way, but he should get that par no problem. Kenny, a little bit of a death putt here.
he's lining it up.
Yeah,
man.
he's looking for the heart.
Oh,
my
fly strikes
goodness.
again.
I'm gonna go buy one of those tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
That was awesome. I think I'm gonna write the PDGA and get that banned.
Get that disc out of here.
No way. That was awesome.
It's a joke frisbee. Kenny's still laughing about it over there. He said you don't need the chains.
And John, man, we're not giving him any credit. That was a beautiful tee shot.
know,
he
he
was
just-
a headbanger on that really difficult hole. So yeah, I mean Kenny's out at 21, and this is the big
This is
tweener par 3,
yeah, the
par
tweener.
4, whatever.
466 feet. Kenny got too much on that forehand. He's gonna find those trees over there.
And this hole bit him yesterday too.
Yeah.
He had to struggle.
He did make his par, but he had to earn it.
Sure.
And Johnny Boy's probably got the distance to get this hole. Although I don't think he's got it on this shot.
Yeah, I just didn't want to ride that ante.
Yeah. Treacherous hole, can't blame him. Shuler's got the power.
Definitely.
And matching disc to shirt. Even the towel.
Very
too.
fashionable, you know.
This looks like a good pull.
Again.
You
Wow.
got a big right
Good.
move out of this.
Shit.
This is big distance.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be right under the basket.
Let's watch it from the reverse angle.
Here we go. Put a good move on what I'm guessing is a destroyer. Oh,
I did not know
No.
it was that good.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
hats off, Nick. Nice rip.
That would have been the greatest ace I've ever seen. And I was told he parked it yesterday too, so
Really?
he went 2 for 2 on this hole.
And that's a pretty good rip too, right? I mean, he's got a
Just outside the
circle-ish
circle.
front,
A chain out on a 466-foot hole. I don't know if I should feel sorry for you, Nick, but I do.
I feel sorry for me because I wanted to see it. You know,
I think everybody else is just going to be laying up here.
yeah.
It could have been a half go, but a little too scary to give a full commitment on this hole.
You know, I think that these guys have been a little lucky. This is a real wide open course in a valley, and there was almost no wind to speak of.
Oh,
These-
this
these-
was such beautiful weather the entire weekend.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't mentioned it until this point, but
And this tournament has a notorious reputation for being a soggy one, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's. I think the first couple of holes are normally not underwater, but it's like a cow field.
Great putt from
You-
Nick there.
That's a great birdie. But yeah, fortunate to have had beautiful sunny weather and pretty much no precipitation, no clouds in the sky
Yeah.
at all. Kenny to save his 3 from a pretty similar position as yesterday.
It does it.
That's how you hold on to leads, folks.
Kenny looks like he's about to just jump on his skateboard too. You know what I mean? He looks like he's got street cred.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know if he's got them on
John
today, but
burned me
he's
this thing too.
normally got these massive DVS skate shoes on.
Okay.
It's almost comical when you see
Does
it.
he skate? I just made that up. But
I don't know if he actually skates. Shuler parked round 1, would bet him $5 he couldn't get closer this round. Yeah, well, he almost put it in.
he almost put it in.
I think that warrants more than $5 personally, but they might not even know at this point. So
Yeah. Okay.
moving
So-
into an easier hole, 320 feet. A lot of guys are going to take this forehand here. Shuler puts a good move on it.
Nice shot.
Double tap to make sure it came back.
And those bushes aren't out of bounds behind, but they might as well be, right? I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're-
thick.
They're thick and they're prickly.
Ride it.
That looked great, perfect. Picture in picture proves it. And this may come as a surprise to you folks. Kenny Clark with a forehand.
Well, I'm not surprised.
That,
I pay attention.
I didn't get the squirrel.
And John swings this a little wide, but if it fades enough, it's great.
Oh, you're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just inside the
Definitely
circle.
in his range. Get
Atta
down
boy.
for that putt. I like it.
What do you say, Starford?
I mean, not unexpected, right? You know, I mean, it's not really anything in the way. It's not that far.
Shuler gonna get another 2 after nearly canning the 1 on the previous hole.
we got Nick.
They're pretty routine. These guys just see basket,
Yep.
throw it by basket, get your birdie, move on. But you know, I imagine that this course gets some wind ripping through their putting these wide open greens like
Yeah,
this.
like you said,
know,
especially
it's
on these
always
wide open
sketchy,
ones.
You know, but not today.
good
The
hold by the
starting
card.
conditions are good. So on to the last par 4 on the track. Big right turn. And Nick's shown us he can throw the shot, right? I mean, he's been doing it all day. Just didn't want to
Man's
ride
arm.
on
Yeah.
any.
It's probably going to be less than a 200-foot upshot from there. Nick Wood following suit. No slouch himself.
A little
Look at
wider
the
than
turn.
Shuler's shot, and maybe challenging that left side. Isn't that out of bounds on the left side?
I think the left only is for this first part. Once you start turning right down the fairway, it turns into just those sticker bushes that
Okay,
are.
okay,
You would wish they were OB.
okay.
Kenny playing it safe with the forehand, and John with a nice flip.
Very understable disc there.
Yeah, he let that go on quite a bit of hyzer. Stood up nice. Center cut for him. Looking like he's playing just a straight mid.
Hold up. Wow, sit down.
A little long, but within range. Kenny going for another forehand.
This one was up a little high, but minimal ground play keeps him close. Probably just outside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Nick hoping he can maybe put a little bit of pressure on Kenny by putting this close. I don't know. I guess at this point you should still just be trying to put him close.
I think he's
Either
just
way.
trying to keep pace. You know what I mean? With the with his other
Yeah.
teammates here. You know that
Nice little.
trying to get a bigger
skip.
slice. You know.
Yeah.
And without a doubt,
Yeah.
just
Did you ever doubt that? I hope
stepped
not.
in and lasered.
Oh, this is a good view. Nice put.
sick.
Maybe a little star frame action? Ah, I spoke too soon. Sorry.
Spoke too soon. And maybe I spoke too soon. It looked like there was something, that disc got held up, like it was a headwind putt. but
Yeah.
That flag's not moving too much. Maybe I'm seeing ghosts.
I think there are rumors about this place being a little bit haunted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, because I think it used to be like a mental institution or a hospital. Some of these dilapidated buildings out there. It's got almost a bit of an eerie feeling to it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And
Moving on.
On that note, yeah, Kenny's got a 10-stroke lead, and we're gonna play this big turnover, 415-foot par
Yeah.
3.
This is one of the most dangerous holes out here, and Nick Wood laughs in the face of danger, although this roller's turning a little quick. And ends up in a spot that is not that great.
Yeah.
If
Is he going wide of these bushes, these small trees? No, he's going down the tunnel.
might have let that go a little early.
And he's not gonna get it too.
No, not this time. He did get it last round, but if he gets this, I don't know what life is anymore.
Well, it better be with the blowfly, because this
Yeah.
tournament's quickly becoming sponsored by blowfly.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, what a
Yeah,
horrible
that was
roll.
terrible.
Shuler
This looks
taking a
good.
forehand.
Come on, baby.
Nice little flex
Under it
on
now.
it.
Yeah.
And swatted.
Yeah. Beautiful fall
Slightly
tree
robbed,
doing
slightly.
ugly things.
Though it looks like John stayed safe. And stay right
Oh,
there.
you got the nice little
Yeah.
pro
Good
kick.
shot, dude.
Nick's just laying this up. We're trying to.
Is it kind of a sketchy green?
Yeah, it gets quick on you on that left side. And even if you hit one of the trees, you could still roll.
Get down.
Ooh. Well, he probably did throw the blowfly there for that exact reason. A little catchier.
They always seem to do that. That one tree that you're trying to clear is like, no, I'm
The
going to
one
park
that
right
gets you.
behind it. Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
And I think that is Kenny's first bogey of the tournament.
I'm glad it happened.
35
It was
holes in.
Beautiful.
Nice par.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty extreme slope there.
I've seen multiple rollaways happen on just one person.
Mm-mm.
It can get brutal quick.
Disc golf is a cruel mistress.
Yeah, this game's not for the faint of heart. So I think everybody else cleaned up their par there. Kenny.
He's gonna draw
Gonna-
first blood
yeah.
right here.
Is that your first bogey on the weekend?
John Anderson has to remind him.
Yeah. It's never too late for mental games, kids.
Still sitting at a blistering 9 under for the round.
And 9 strokes clear. I don't think he's losing too much sleep over that bogey on the second to last hole on the course.
Hole 18, one of those scenic holes on the course.
That's right. Top of the world, man. Top of the Skagit Valley.
Nick Wood's going to show us how to pump a backhand off this pad.
I got a little turned over on him.
Maybe a little too much.
I think he. Yeah, no.
He's safe. Just kind of far away.
John's gonna show us how to do this ripped backhand. Maybe it's fading out a
Yeah, a
little.
little early. This is a pretty big hole, though. I myself am pretty happy to just have that just outside the circle look.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Really, 460, but you gotta be dropping at least 70 feet on this. Probably a lot more than that. I would think that you could definitely get there, Dylan.
Yeah. I mean, it's accessible, but I'm happy to have just that
Okay.
outside opportunity. I take the same play as Kenny here. I just do a big forehand.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, I could probably get there a little easier with the backhand, but I lean on the forehand. This
Yeah.
looks great.
Kenny's doing the same thing, and he's gonna end his tournament with a pretty easy birdie look.
There is a final 9.
Oh, and there you go.
Although at this point, it's starting to look like that's just going to be his victory lap. Nick tried to put that one in. He's going to have to settle for a par. And now we got other Nick from in the tall grass, but probably the fringe of circle 2.
If these guys can see it, they're gonna jump putt.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And pretty predictable.
Yeah. Kind of look like an up all day.
This is kind of day 1 of disc golf. Learn this shot.
Put it close to the basket.
Yeah.
John to get a pretty good 2. A little too low.
Looks like Kenny's gonna be a lone opportunity for this deuce.
I mean, I'm a coward. I would probably lay this up, but I mean,
Yeah.
this is entertainment value right here. He's got to put this in. Back-to-back double digits at Sedro. And to just mercilessly leave your competitors in the dust. Another great round.
Backed up with that 1080 round and that 13 down with a 1052 rating in his second on round
So
2.
he's just averaging 1065, folks.
Yeah.
No big deal. Everybody else cleans up the pars. But it's hard to not say this is just kind of turning into the Kenny Clark show.
No doubt. I mean, he's way clear of these guys. These, their card mates are just playing for bragging rights in that final 9.
Yeah.
So, great job for Kenny. And these guys, they shot great prorated rounds too.
Yeah. But I don't think any of these rounds are worse than 1,000 rated. So anyway, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Big thanks to John Brown for coming out, filming this, Cole White, and everybody who had a hand in this tournament. It's always a blast. If you haven't made it out there, go play this course. You will not be sorry.
Right on. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And check out John Brown Disc Golf TV for some more Northwest Disc Golf. We'll see you then.
Take it easy.